So here we have a 2018 Karma Revero. And this one comes in the moreno exterior paint color on the Canyon leather interior. And this is a plug-in hybrid, so you have a 175 kilowatt gas powered generator that is actually fueling the battery when it's not using the electricity alone. And then that battery is 20.8 kilowatts lithium-ion. So as you get to the front end here, we have our LED daytime running lights with our xenon HID headlamps. And this here is, I think it's an $800 option. These are 22-inch Dune Twist Midnight wheels. They do look good. And there are the controls for the power mirrors. That's how you open the door, hitting that. And there's our power driver's seat with power lumbar support. And there's our rear seat. Let's see if I can get in here. It is very low to the ground. Yeah, I would not try this because my head is actually touching the ceiling right now, but it's nice for a kid. And you can kind of see right there, there's very little headroom. But the cool thing is you can roll the windows down back here, then you can heat your seats from back here as well. And cup holders, and there's a view of the front from back here. Let's see if I can get out here and check out the back. Bear with me. Ooh. And there's our back end there. LED tail lights. And there's our trunk space there. You can fit a few grocery bags back here. And there's our power passenger seat with power lumbar support. And I'm curious to see what's under this hood. So that's what's powering the battery right there. There's a lot going on. But now let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So a leather wrapped steering wheel, which is power, tilt, and telescoping. It's nice to have that. And then over to this quirky radio here. So this shows the energy flow, which we'll leave that on when we're driving. Now from the home screen, you can go to your navigation. And then you have your radio controls there. So we can have our phones paired on Bluetooth. I mean, this is extremely slow. Sorry for the lag here. We'll come back to that. So over here we have our shifter. So press P for park, hit the brake, press D for drive, N for neutral, R for reverse. So that's pretty cool. And there we have our backup camera, which I actually like the picture there and the guidelines. So based on how you turn the steering wheel, the lines will adjust. And then that's finally come back to us. And we also have our climate controls down there. So you hit that and you have your dual zone automatic climate, and then you also have your 3-stage heated seats. So it's a cool car, just buggy. Then we can roll our windows down here. We can toggle the locks on and off. Then we have 2 USB ports in there, 12 volt, just a small tray. There's a view of the back seat from up here. And then open the glove compartment, hit that button, close it back, AC vents. And then to the left side of the steering wheel, we can control our volume here. Then we can toggle through our radio stations here. And then toggle what source. And over here we can set our cruise controls. And then go through our gauge cluster menus. And it seems like this actually uses some sort of Google Maps, so I like that. Bluetooth controls. Now here is where you adjust your drive mode. So you have sport, and sustain, and then stealth. And then you have your regenerative braking you can toggle here, which we'll test that out on the test drive. There's our push button start. And finally, here's our key fob. But now it's time to go ahead and take this Karma Revero out on the road for a quick test drive. Now I will say the ride is very choppy, but I wouldn't expect anything else from this kind of car. Even though it is a luxury car, it's not a Mercedes, so it's not meant to ride smoothly. It's meant to be cool and fun to drive, and that's really what the Karmas and the Fiskars are known for. But the I mean, the car looks so great. The inside is so interesting. The only issue I have, and it's a big one, is this radio. It's just very, very buggy. And for them to redo the Fiskars and come out with this, I would have expected the radio problems to be at least tended to, but I mean, the system is extremely slow. And this is a 2018. But I will say this was a dream car of mine to have back when they first came out, because they just look so fantastic. And it's just cool to be driving one. And I do like how you can, on the fly, just adjust your regen. So you have 3 levels based on how hard you want the car to stop. And I'm not sure what the battery level is with this one being a plug-in hybrid. Well, I see it now. It's at 0, so that's why it's not just running off the battery power alone. The generator is driving it. But with the stealth mode, that's kind of what that's for, to drive silently off the battery. And the sustain is kind of a mixture, and the sport, you're just getting all the power you can. So the sport mode, it definitely has some punch to it. We'll give it some throttle getting on the interstate here. So the power isn't bad. And with these 22-inch wheels, I can feel pretty much everything on the road. So it is a bit bumpy, but and I just think it's funny, this car, it has all this technology, and then I go over here to hit the headlamps and it's a knob off like a 2000s Ford. But it's nice to have that there, because if they would have put it in this screen, I would have had a conniption most likely. And I will say, being in between all of these cars, I feel like I'm so low to the ground. I feel like I'm driving around a go-kart or something on the streets. But this is just a really, really cool car that I already know is turning heads without even looking, because you don't see these anywhere. So if you're in the market for one, that's definitely going to be a plus in terms of why you might want to get one. And I will say, I would definitely want to use this I'd want to have the battery charged up most of the time, because it's a generator setup. So when you do floor it, it has that kind of weird sound to it, like you're straining a generator, because you are. So I would definitely use it mostly either in a hybrid setup or off pure electricity. But I will say, the generator, because it runs like that, it does tend to be more efficient, especially with it being a one-speed setup and not having a traditional transmission. But this will bring me to an end of my review of the 2018 Karma Revero.